I'm going to quickly review the election campaign reflections with you. Okay? Your B-Day is due Monday, A-Day is due Tuesday. Okay, there are 4 questions. Now, I want your final one on Google Drive in your student folder. Okay, any questions there? So it needs to be typed up. Yes?
In paragraph form?
Paragraph form. Yep. Now, you can just answer the question, put it in paragraph form, or you can just put it as like 4 paragraphs. Okay, I know I said originally 3 paragraphs, but I sort of broke this out because I think it's easier to answer these 2 questions separately, 1 and 2. Okay, so I think number 1 is pretty straightforward. In your own words, what does running an effective election campaign mean to you? You're going to answer that based on, I want you to really sit down and think through the entire unit, working in your groups, coming up with your platform idea, which was challenging for some people, okay, which took a while. I think everybody, it took a while. You sort of realize certain ideas, oh, that didn't work, why not? Or, wow, that was a great idea, why? Okay? Think about the propaganda. Think about what you learned this unit and how you can apply it. How did you run an effective election campaign? If there's certain parts that you didn't run an effective election campaign, you can note that. Okay? These are things that my group or I should have done. Okay? Next one. Remember the first lesson, or the first day of this unit. You wrote what an effective election campaign is to you. What were some ideas that you guys had down? Can anybody remember? Audience.
Sufficient funding.
Sufficient funding. Okay, what else? Yes?
Good teamwork.
Good. So good teamwork. So any of these things, what I want you to do, I know what I noticed was some of you guys wrote down your opinion did not change, which is fine. If it didn't change, explain why. Why did it not change? What about it didn't change? I'm guessing for most of you, it probably expanded. You didn't necessarily say, oh, this is very different. You probably expanded your understanding through your experience. Okay? Either way, just explain by providing specific examples. I cannot emphasize that enough. Guys, please put your MacBooks down. Specific examples. All right, number 3, pretty straightforward. This is a personal view. Okay? What about your project and presentation? Those are separate ideas. So project, if you made a video. Presentation, how you presented it. Presidential candidates, your speech, your written speech, how you presented it. I look at those as 2 different things. Okay? All right, and last thing, areas for improvement. Okay? The most important thing with all this, there's not necessarily a right or wrong answer. I want you to think, really think about your experience, what you did. Provide specific examples. Do not provide, oh, I did a really good job speaking. In what ways? How? Oh, I could use more eye contact. When? Why do you think using more eye contact would have been helpful? What would you do differently? Okay? Any questions there? On the back, this is a 4th quarter grade. Your election campaign project is a 3rd quarter grade. I'm not going to have this graded by Monday. Okay? So it is worth 30 points. Okay, of your quarter 4 grade. Looking at the A column. Provides, all these are pretty much the same. Provides outstanding details and specific examples. Okay, in every way. Okay, any questions? Yeah.
So I went to power school,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw that the mock election thing was in, but like the actual grade wasn't in.
Yes.
But it said it was out of 180 points.
Yes. So what I did, good question. The mock trial is worth 100 points. Okay? So you guys remember that. Your overall grade for projects is 40 or 45%. It's like 45% of your overall grade. It's weighted. So almost half your grade is projects. Okay? With that said, I wanted to weight this election campaign project to be about 25% of your overall grade. That's why all I did was I took 120, which was the points that originally it was, and multiplied it by 1.5, I think. And it turned out to be 180. Okay? That way it was more balanced. So 45% is out of 280 points. Does that make sense? So I wanted this not weighted as much as the election campaign project because I thought this was a much bigger project, right? All right. Good question. Any questions there? Okay, you can stop it.